Welcome to an e-demo, part of our Video Intelligence series on how to configure a Video Intelligence direction alarm in VideoEdge. In this scenario, we have a parking lot which has a one-way system. Parking lot users are frequently breaking the rules and driving the wrong way around the system, and it has recently caused an incident when a pedestrian was close to being struck by a vehicle. What we want to do is to set up a direction alarm in order to detect people when they break the rule. So first of all, I'm going to configure it on the VideoEdge, and from the Victor interface here, I'm just going to expand my recorders folder and right click on the recorder which has the camera added to it and choose configure, and that's going to open the VideoEdge administration interface. Then I need to choose the setup icon next to the camera I want to configure the rule on, and here we have the camera setup menu then. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do in here is select Video Intelligence from the Video Analysis drop-down. And that's going to automatically enable a second stream on the camera if one is not already configured. And then the next thing I need to select is a recording mode, and we must select one of the last two recording modes at the top here, and those are record on alarms only or record always with alarms. I'm going to go ahead and choose always record with alarms, and I'm going to save that. And now we have that configured on the camera. What we need to do is to create our alarm rule. And to do that, I'm going to choose the alarms menu under devices here, and I'm going to choose our camera from the drop down, and then I need to just choose the plus to add a new rule. Okay, so first of all I'm going to give my rule a name. I'm going to call it something relevant to the scenario that we have, and I need to choose the type of rule it is from the drop down here, which of course is going to be direction, and then I can go ahead and configure some parameters. So first thing I need to do is configure the overlap setting, and this defines the percentage of the object which must be in the region of interest for the alarm to trigger, and you can see it's a slider here. And in this case we want something small because we want to catch everyone that goes the wrong way around this system, so I'm going to choose 10 there. Then what I need to do is specify the direction from this drop down which the object must be travelling in order to trigger the alarm. And in this case I want to catch vehicles that are going from left to right, so I'm going to choose east from the drop down here. The next thing I need to do is specify a traversal time, and this is the time in seconds that it takes for the object to cross the region of interest in order to trigger the alarm. Again, I'm going to keep this low because I want to try and catch as many people as possible. And then if I wanted to, I could also specify a color parameter here, and that would detect vehicles or objects of that specific color. I'm not going to select any colors, so I'm just going to detect all objects. And then the final thing I need to do to configure my alarm is to draw my region of interest on the scene over here. I already have the pencil icon and the rectangle selected, which is what I require for this rule. I'm just going to go ahead and click and drag then on the scene, and I can draw my region of interest. I'm going to go ahead and choose save, and that is that alarm configured.